Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 68 of my run through the New Spain campaign in Empire Total War, playing with the Empire 2 mod. So, war against the 13 colonies and Great Britain continues. Last time out, I just noticed there's another navy here. I was going to say that last time out I defeated the 13 colonies navy, so I defeated one of their fleets. This one here is not the biggest, 40 gun ships to the line. They've got much better hull strength, but much less firepower than the full-rigged pinnaces. And the sloop of the war is the weakest of them all. There's another ship up here, another pinnace. Alright, I sent my fleet into port to refit after the battle. And I've got my transport fleet here that's heading down to pick up infantry. I might actually split that in two. Send another half over here. I think I'm going to do that. Let's get you 5 ships. If you would come down this direction towards Caracas. Yeah, that's fine. The third fleet, I was thinking about sending that across to try and open up the trade routes again. Losing some trade from the Safavid Empire and also from Mysore and Mughal Empire. But we still make 19,500, so I probably won't do that. We'll leave this fleet here and pick it, just in case the United Provinces decide to try and retake any of their territory. Maybe actually move you down more towards here. Yeah, fine. What I could do instead is have this fleet come out and raid the 13 colonies trade route. That might be worth doing. But for now, let's see. I was sending this army up there. I think I'm going to actually pull that back across towards Tellico because the British might come south. I'm going to send you along. Where's my other rakes? Got one down here. Oh, and did I send somebody through here already? I did have 3 rakes, didn't I? I didn't lose anyone. We've got you and you up here. Right, you're coming south anyway. We'll just leave you in around there. That'll be fine. Okay, let's end the turn and see if the 13 colonies get up to any mischief. So the British did move south. Might send 2 armies. Yeah, they weakened Williamsburg. So I'm going to send 2 armies across to Kaintuck. Ancillary gained. Climaco the First increases the cost of industrial buildings and increases happiness to nobility. And we've got all that infantry. Okay, you sir, could you come all the way down through here? And there's some of the British. Oh, there's more of the British. Okay, yeah, so you are going to head over there and we'll bring you. Could you get into Sycamore Shoals? Because that would put their gas at a peep. I don't think they're going to advance any further with this army sitting here. And you can stay there. Let's have you try and... Wait a minute, before I do that. You've got lots of general staffs and some cav. And this other army here. Okay, mostly infantry apart from, again, general staff. Let's have you try and sabotage that army then. 20% success rate. Mission failed. Okay. Fair enough. Right, so we're going to go in there and attack. Let's get our fleet sorted out first though. Yep, you get into Veracruz. We should have 3 regiments of infantry here. Get you aboard the ships. There we go. Right, and Navy. Get you back out to sea, and let's bring you all the way back up to somewhere up here. Up around Georgetown. And this fleet. You just head down and towards there. We'll bring the infantry out to meet you. Right. Navy. It's in good shape. Where's their navy gone? Lost sight of it because they moved the rake, I think. Let's bring you up here. You should still be around there. No? It's gone. Okay. Well, I'm going to park myself. Oh no, it's still in there. Right, they're exerting their zone of control. So we just need to stop here instead and raid their trade route. And blockade Williamsburg. Okay, we've got lots of infantry, some light cav actually, and some dragoons, light dragoons. You've got a lot of cav actually. Okay, good to know. Right, so I want to attack this army. That doesn't really matter actually. Because thinking about these guys will be marching onto the battlefield. Pikemen to begin with. Yeah, we'll attack them. And you've already attacked. You need some replenishment. In fact, has that not been done yet? Does the dragoons? Yeah, that's right. It was just 1 regiment of dragoons that I was recruiting. These guys, or this army needs 1 regiment of dragoons and 1 regiment of line infantry. I suppose I've recruited from here, but yeah, we'll leave that. So yeah, you're not going to make the attack. We'll let Herminio make the attack instead then. With Sergio in support. You come up here. You come and attack this army. And they stand and fight, obviously. Right, attack. I should have saved. It's amazing how, and I always remember just after I click on attack that I should have saved before I did that. Okay, nice open terrain, nice high ground up here. Yep, put the guns up on this hill. Let's have you like that. We'll get you to move forward just to about there. You can attack from that point. We'll have 2 brigades of infantry to the left. One and 2. And the 3rd will be on the right. grenadier. Move you back as usual as a reserve. Dragoons will be, I think, on the right as well. Actually quite close to the right hand side of the battlefield. And we do have a reinforcing army, but we won't see any of the reinforcements unless, hopefully we won't see them at all, but I need to lose a unit before the reinforcements come in. You can stay there and general up here. Right into deployment. Get the guns forward. They're way off in the distance. So if you head up there. You get up to there. Send the dragoons forward as well. A grenadier into there. And the lancers just go and hold that crossroads for now. Is that their reinforcements coming in there? No, they're just holding the wrong side of the wall. I do need to think about their reinforcements. They should not be coming in from behind me. There they are, off in the distance over there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Right then. Guns, you're going to be in range up here. Let's move you further forward. Get you in there. And we'll fast forward until you're in position so that I can test your range. Right, you would be there just about, maybe. Okay. I might need to edge them just slightly further forward. Hopefully not. And second battery in position. Right, let's see. Oh, there we go. They're coming towards us. Target them. And you will do the same. Need to lower your sights a bit. How about the second battery? You ready to fire? There we go. Almost synchronized. Yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. Okay. Right, they're going to come towards me, so let's have you pull back. You to there, you in there, and you back here. You to there. Right, and 3rd Brigade. Let's just have you line up here. dragoons around to there. And our grenadier march down there. I want to try and stop them on that high ground up there. Well, I'm not going to stop them, I suppose, because they've got pikemen. So they'll keep advancing towards me. That's fine there. Okay. You there, and you just up about there. Let's bring you back, give yourself some charge room. I think we'll have you come down to the edge of the brush here, because they're heading more to the left than I would have liked. Let's get dragoons up there then. Still shooting in here, yeah. Let's switch targets to there. Not done too much damage. If they're heading out there, I'm going to have you reform and have you back in there. Reform, I mean, into line formation as your default, rather than column. You would need to do the same. There, and dragoons. Come on, marching. They're still up there doing nothing. Let's pull you back again. How are we doing? Some casualties. Still shooting at these pioneer militia. Let's shoot at the American militia infantry instead. I wonder where they're heading to make their attack. Do you know, I think I'm going to pull you back even further. You like so. Right. And the grenadier, I'm going to pull you back out to there. Dragoons, you can start moving forward. In fact, let's have you come in through the woods there. And I'm going to target the cav now. That was a good first hit. What I need to be aware of though is facing. still okay to shoot across at that angle. It's not fantastic though. Well, I think they've come across here because they're trying to shorten the line of march for the reinforcements. Alright. Let's get you into square, just in case. We can even do the same here. Yeah, you just keep targeting them for now. They're leading the attack. Not for much longer. If we keep hitting them like that. I think we could take these guys out square. You go and make sure that they're finished off. And the guns target the infantry instead. What have we got back there? Pikemen. Yes. Right, let's make sure you're in skirmish mode. And they're beginning to move. Let's have you into 4 ranks. You're supposed to have chased them down, killed them. And you're supposed to be facing this direction. Yes. Pioneer militia, there are regulars, we might go and charge them. And I think we're going to begin our advance. Let's get you forward. They are done. Can begin to walk back in. And wiped out. You want to attack those pioneers. You focus fire on them for now. And the guns, back to targeting the American militia. You're supposed to have attacked them. Coming back up there. We're taking some casualties. Good stuff. Right, you just focus on them. I'll have you pull back to there. Okay, guns. Target center mass. You close in on them. Keep your cohesion there. Let the guns do the work for now. If the guns would like to do their work, there we go. Can you not hit them from there? You must by the terrain. What's happened out here? That pikemen I've got in there. Right. Just swarm them then. Send the dragoons up in here. You actually go and attack those regulars. Pikemen have broken. Let's have you come forward. What have we got out there? General staff and more regulars. So pikemen coming in there though. You hit them. You take out the general. And you just march in there. Let's bring the grenadiers over here. They're done as well. General's standing strong. Well, he's gone now, down to 2 men. Right. Stay on them and you go after them for a bit. Let's have the dragoons come up there. Chase them down. Artillery, target that unit. Send the dragoons up there, that's fine. The other army is beginning to head in now. Let's pull the lancers back out. Taking a lot more casualties than I would have liked. Well, 20 and 16, but still that's a lot more than I would have liked. Could you head over there? I think we can ignore them. These guys are still sat up there. Tell you what, you attack them, and you attack them, and the guns are going to target them. Okay. Let's have you there. We'll bring the dragoons up to there. You keep an eye out in that direction for me. These regulars have got some stomach for the fight back. You pull out then. You as well. They're shattered now, that's fine. Alright, you take up position there. Let the rest of them run. Now, what have you got left? 199. You've not taken too many casualties yet, actually. And yeah, I thought there were some folks out here that needed to be put back on to shoot at, or fire at will. Take off toggle melee mode. Right. 12 pounders. Switch targets to the regiment of foot coming in here. Colonial pikemen. We'll let these pikemen run into a wall of fire. Well, the grenadiers. Let's actually have you come back in, reform the line, and the grenadiers form that flank. Right, you're still, you're not so much advancing as just marching along the front of my line with your big sticks. Now you're running away. Right. You head up to there. fact, we'll reform the ranks because some of the regiments are a wee bit depleted. Like in particular, this brigade here. Stop there. That's a wee bit more. You can take on them out there. Right, you. 3 ranks, please. That's 3 ranks sort of there. Right. Let's get you forward. You can chase them down. You can advance. Right, you attack them. Grenadiers, you attack them. I've changed my mind. You're going to charge them in the back, and you're going to charge them in the back. Right, let's have you advance to there. What do we have? Musketeers. More musketeers. Let's have the guns shoot the more musketeers. Right, they've gone. Right, this brigade can begin to wheel to the right. And who am I missing? 2, 3, 3rd brigade. Advance. Lancers on the flanks, right. Getting to go, they're still up there doing nothing. Right, okay. You're fine for now. Let's have you get into columns of march. Are you coming back in? No. You're broken. Okay, guns, keep targeting them. And yeah, you move to there. You come out around there. Because you're going to head up, start picking off these guys up here at the walls. Or we'll be here forever. Still confident there. Okay. 3 ranks again. There we go. That would do. And you're all... not all, not quite all, and are out of melee mode. Let's get the dragoons, start heading up there. think we're actually going to have you move to the right. Maybe have you stop a bit further back, given the trajectory of the cannonballs there. You can advance up here. Okay. To there. And you. Right, this untouched by artillery fire, so switch targets to them. And you're going to head up to around there. And this brigade's going to head up here. What have we got up here anyway? Musketeers, more musketeers, militia infantry times 2 and 1 irregulars. We're going to take some casualties now. The advancing looks like it. Come into their range, please. Right, grenadiers are getting into the battle. Let's bring you further forward. Remembering that that's getting a bit close to the artillery's line of fire. They're wavering. Guns, switch targets. Nothing much happening out there. Still wavering. Let's have you close in a bit. And one of the guns, I think, switch targets to them. There we go. You just stop where you are, pretty much. Attack them. You attack them. You can join in there. Right. Going with the guns, shoot at the further away regiment because this one might be a bit shielded by the high ground there. Could you attack them in the back? Right, they're gone. So are they. So let's have you reposition slightly. And the guns again retarget. I think we'll have Grenadier face more like that. Have you advance. Civilian arquebusier. Let's have the lancers reposition and they might go and charge. Oh, sugar. We've got combat up here. You like so. You run up here and then shoot them, please. What have we got? Pikemen. Right, you switch to your grenades. And if you would run. You got to lob your grenades. Yep. There we go. Pity they were out of range. Form up again. And some view across here. And Lancers, going to attack them now. Right, we did manage to drive them off finally. Head up there. They broke in, no, they're just wavering. You target them. Alright, we need you repositioned. Need the guns targeting here. Let's get the grenadier back into line. And the lancers head over there. Could you run and you target them? You keep running. Come on, get out of there. You could target them. Alright. We're very much in danger of friendly fire from the artillery again. And one of the Grenadiers regiments, the one that just took the friendly fire from the grenades, is broken. Advance. You try and reform. Like that. Forgot there. Right, arquebusier, you break them, you come and break them, and the artillery here, you target them. That should do. They get attacked in the flank by the lancers. There we go. Good stuff. Pull you back out, and we've got more troops coming in though. You can come and rejoin this brigade. That's those two and you. We've still got pikemen there. Looks like they're going to march in. They'll be dead soon then. Let's reform the ranks again here. And lancers, pull out the way. Grenadier, just shoot them, please. From where you are. And the guns. When you get in range, target them. Come on, it must be close enough. Let's have you pull back. There we go, can hit them now, hopefully. How are we doing up here? Have we engaged anybody else? We shouldn't have. You pull back out. Let's get you to come up there and start shooting them in the back. That's Max Lock Musketeers. So the Grenadiers come around there then. You can march around the rear. And we'll have you into column. You can march up that direction. Might not actually get into combat at all, but we'll send you up there anyway to support. Come up to here. You're still marching. Could you pull back? So if you come down there. I don't know if the guns are actually shooting there or not. It's maybe not a good idea to have this cav moving across the guns line of fire again. Trot. You coming down here at the run if you would. Right, you Lancers, going to attack. You attack as well. And the guns hold fire. Can you reach up here at all? No. Okay. Dragoons, pull back. Musketeers, we should be able to take them out, I'm sure. We've defeated them. Okay, so you could head up there too. And you head up to there, you there, you there. Get them to march. You get on the march too. We'll just have to do without the guns, I'm afraid. Let's get you start advancing. You shooting down here. We've got 2 regiments against us. Let's draw back. See if we can get them to come into range of the guns. Got the run. And we'll have the guns just target the ground ahead of them here. Not that one. Continue to advance. Actually, just about there should really be enough to get you into range. There we go. Stop where you are. And open up on them. And let's check the guns now. American infantry, yeah. Okay, taking a good amount of casualties. Are they trying to get into melee combat? Surely they're in range. Still loading. There we go. I was thinking you weren't going to get another volley in there, but 2 good volleys. That should be finished. Yeah. Oh, they've got 2 regiments still up there. Okay, we're going to have you shift slightly to the right. I'm going to have you all go and have a bit shoot at the American militia infantry there. And the guns will all target that regiment. Let's get you up there. Come up and shoot them in the back. Head up here. Right. Charge them then. Cold Steel. Could you target that regiment? Going. Target them. Don't have anything else coming down here? No. We're done. This is all that's left. Let's get you form up there. And fire at will, actually. Are these guys coming back? No. Right, yes they are. They're wavering. There we go. Just about gone. Let's get you to run. Try and get... Well, you don't need to run now, they've turned away again. You're done, you're broken, right. What was the key for about face? I can't remember. Was it J? No, they're advancing. But anyway, we've got these regiments did get into the battle after all up here. You come down to here. Alright. The Lancers shouldn't be that far away either. Right, they're wavering. Let's get the guns to limber up. We don't need them any longer. You can swing around that flank. They're broken. And I think that's the end of the battle then. Yep. Finally. Took a long time. With them marching in dribs and drabs. Okay, victory. We only lost 700 men, they lost 4,800 almost. Let's have a look at battle statistics. 500 kills for line infantry. Went up 2 chevrons. 12 pounders, killed 322, 144, so quite a big difference there. Losses, grenadiers, yeah, that's the unit that was hit with the friendly fire grenades. Right. Okay. They're done. So, Annapolis should be mine. Actually, let's have a look. You get in there. A couple of units. I'm just going to auto-resolve that then. And then you can get into a Williamsburg and let's demand a surrender. Good stuff. Right, what do we have? Magistrate, army encampment and cannon foundry. I think we're going to keep all of that actually. And we're going to chuck money at it. Infrastructure, metal roads as well. Armies, not too bad. We can even do some recruitment. Not much though. Army, you don't even need to replenish. Of course you didn't get into the fight, it was just this army. Let's have you replenish there, and fishing fleet will repair. Don't need to do anything else there. How about plantation? Repair that. Anything else around here? We've got clearances that we can build there. Got a spy of some description. And we've got Richmond. Let's make sure we're not taxing you. 17 tons, and then Richmond will be developed. We'll leave you as you are then. And we have captured the region, Virginia. +1 to morale in battles, +1 to command when leading infantry for Herminio. Sergio got the same. Sergio, man has a good grasp of grand strategy and tactics. He is a superior general. Herminio, confident general. Good. 18,500 income now. That will improve, no doubt. This army here then, I don't think we'll need it over for the British. We're going to continue moving up towards Annapolis. But for now, let's just bring the army up here. In fact, let's advance it slightly onto the road there. Right, that'll do. It's time for a break. It's beyond time for a break. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.